Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my August 2021 budget together, so I am super excited to jump into this. I'm going to leave my July budget linked down below, and then soon you'll be seeing my July recap where I'll talk about, the actuals after my month has ended. So without further ado, if you're new here, hi, I'm Maggie. I am a salaried employee. And this is going to be how I budget. So I'm going to start in my planner here. I have the Golden Coil planner. I love it because I can customize it exactly to what I want and need. And one of those things is I actually have a second full month calendar. So I have one here, and then I have a blank one here that I fill out every month with my different budget specific items. So this is where I put all my bills. And I really like having it separate from the rest of my planner to make sure I have a dedicated space. So I did kind of color it in a little bit. I don't go crazy with stickers or anything like that. But for August, pretty standard month. I'm going to be trying something new here. So before, I used to give myself my allowance every Friday, which included my grocery, gas, and spending money for the week. However, I go grocery shopping on Monday. So what I'm going to do is give myself my grocery money on Mondays and my spending money on Fridays, because I'm most likely to use spending money on the weekend when I can, I'm not working, I can go out, I can kind of do things. So I'm going to give that a try, see how that works, if it works better for me to give it all to myself on one day, or if it works better on separate days, or if it makes no difference. The other thing that I wanted to note here, on the 6th, I am not working, which is a Friday, so that's very exciting. I like to highlight any days that I'm not working or special days because I don't know about you, but for me, I'm more likely to spend money on a 3-day weekend. So I do like to mark that. And then I also have my boyfriend's birthday at the end of the month, and coincidentally, I need to add this in here. It's one of my good friends' birthday too. So that is also something. I will be purchasing him a birthday gift. But I'll be purchasing it earlier in the month so that it's here by the 24th. Otherwise, pretty standard. I get paid twice a month. I am a salaried employee, so I'm paid on the 15th, but it's a Sunday, so I'll actually be paid on the 13th, and the last business day is the 31st. However, if you are new here or just haven't heard me say this before, I budget a month ahead, so these 2 checks in August are actually going to be what I use for the month of September. So the money that I'm using for August is actually from my 2 July paychecks, but I still like to mark them off to make sure, I got paid, there was no problem. So that was enough kind of chatting on this page. Let's go ahead and jump into the actual written budget. Okay, so this is the budget worksheet. It's just a plain piece of paper that I use. I do this on a spreadsheet first to kind of play around with my numbers, which is really nice because it's easy to change things around. But I have it finalized, so now I'm ready to put it on paper and make it official. So in today's video, we're going to be going through the budgeted column, but in my recap videos, when I go through the actual and the percentages and a whole bunch of other geeky numbers. So if you're into that, go check that out. So for my budgeted column, the first thing I need to do is put in how much total income I'm working with. So I budget off of what I know I'm getting with my paychecks. So my total is $42.64 between the 2 paychecks I got in July. Again, I am budgeting a month ahead. So this money is already in my bank account by August 1st. So the first section here is expenses, and these ones don't change too much. So let's just go ahead and go down. I do have a mortgage, so that is $1,011.86. I'm sorry, I have to kind of write sideways here, so bear with me. This actually, I wanted to talk about this for a moment, and then we'll go faster throughout the rest, I promise. I have a mortgage that I do have my property taxes in escrow, which means that it's just tacked on to my monthly payment, and they hold on to a bank account, and then they pay my property taxes for me. You don't have to do that. I chose to do it, whatever. This year, my property taxes between, what it was last year and this year, sometimes you have to pay in extra to build up a gap. I had the reverse problem. I actually kind of had too much in there than what was due. And so they gave me 2 options. I can either get 1, a refund check, to make up the difference, or 2, I can keep paying the same amount, and then the excess money that's not needed for the property taxes and escrow can just be excess payment onto my principal of the loan. So I elected to do option 2 because I've already been used to budgeting this number for over a year now, since the last time my escrow, had to be rearranged. So I'm already used to this, and instead of getting I think it's like $12 a month back, and not having to pay it in, I'd rather just keep doing this because this is a number I'm comfortable with. It's a number I'm used to, and that way I can trick myself into paying off my principal a little bit faster. I do already make one additional payment a year. We talk about that in my wrap-up video, so subscribe and stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. But side note, that number is staying the same for at least another year, which is exciting because I actually kind of forecasted that it would increase. So, just something that happened that I want to share. Okay. HOA, I do have a homeowners association, $239.52. My HOA includes things like trash and recycling. It also includes my cable, my internet, lawn care, snow removal. I have an awesome association. So that's all wrote up there. Utilities I used to keep in my funds because what I do with utilities is a little bit different than what other people do, but I'm telling you, I'm so grateful that I do this. So what I do is I have a bank account with $300 in it. Every month I let my utility bills come out of that bank account, and then I look at how much came out, and I look at how much that is. Maybe it's like $50 or whatever. That's how much I budget then. So I'm actually kind of just refilling this fund every single month, and it makes it so much easier to budget. So I used to keep it in the fund section, but it's actually an expense. It's not something I'm really saving. So I want to move it up here just so that my percentages get a little bit cleaner. So my utilities for August is going to be $47.62, which means that in July it actually cost me $47.62. I'm just refilling it now. Okay, my phone is, oh my gosh, I forgot a whole category. What am I doing with my life? Okay, we're just gonna add insurance down here and we'll deal with it as we go. This is gonna be really cute. Okay, phone $84.51. Subscriptions is $54.74. Grocery, I'm giving myself $500 this month. Gas, $60 this month. And spending $500 this month. And then insurance, which I totally forgot to write as a category, oops, is $185.30. Okay, how do I want to do this? Shoot skis. Okay, we're just going to kind of write on the side, so bear with me. So this total equals $2,683.55. which means I have a remaining of $1,580.45. Normally this would go in its own line, but obviously I got distracted when I was setting up my template here, so oh well, we'll make do. Okay, so I'm gonna put in purple how much my expenses are, and in green how much I have remaining. I am a zero-based budgeter, so this whole amount is going to be given, a spot on this sheet. Doesn't mean that I have to spend it. I could save it, I can invest it, I could do all sorts of things with it, but every penny has to be, given a job on this worksheet. Okay, so let's move into the funds section. So these are all the different sinking savings funds that I have. I do have quite a few. I'm a cashless spender, so these would be the equivalent of cash envelopes and sinking funds for some of the other people that do cash, based budgets. I can't do it. My brain doesn't work that way, and I like just having it all on one card. So for annual, $120 goes into this fund. I just recently had to pay my car registration tabs, so that's the type of things that come out of annual, just things that I pay once a year. It's not every month, but bigger expense items. So $120 there. Miko is my cat. He gets $40 a month to cover his food, his litter, whatever, and then anything that I don't spend just keeps rolling over and eventually pays for his annual vet visit because he is a healthy cat, so I don't have to, have multiple vet visits yet anyway. Incidental gets $50 every month. This is my cushion fund, so this is, something came up, oh no, I need new wiper blades, or nothing came up and then I just build it up. It's kind of like the checking account cushion, if you will. That's what this incidental is for me. Vacation is going to get $300. I am starting to save more aggressively. I am going to Vegas in September, and then in November we're going abroad. So I'm super excited about that and want to kind of build up this fund to get prepared for those trips. Beauty gets $50 every month. I'm doing a whole low buy beauty series on my channel, so if you're interested, you can check that out. Gifts is getting $100 this month. I progressively kind of up it throughout the year, so we're in the $100 threshold right now. Home gets $50 a month, so this is, you know, for cleaning supplies, for candles, for anything kind of for the home goes there. And then these last two are things that I am actively kind of like trying to fund the priorities for me. So at the very, very bottom of my worksheet, I put in my top three priorities. So number one is I actually just paid off all my credit card debt, so I am debt free except for my mortgage. So my priority number one is to stay out of debt. No more debt, like credit card consumer type debt. Number two is I want to build up my opportunity fund. I do have a specific number in mind. I have $885.94 to go. I am saving up for a big purchase, so I want to have that funded by September, well, after my September budget. And then third is to build my emergency fund. So how I decided to do it for this month is I'm going to put $100 towards my emergency fund, and then anything excess is going to go into my opportunity fund. So like I said, I did already do this on a spreadsheet, so I know how these numbers shake out. And I was thinking about moving this down so it could go in the order of events, but I don't know, I didn't. So opportunity this month is going to get $645.45. So all of this together equals $1455.45, which gives me a remaining of $125. So let's go ahead and highlight these. So my remaining money is always in green, and my funds I have in this really pretty light blue shade. Very exciting to be able to save, you know, $1,400. Very, very cool. Okay, so then the last section I have here that we're going to actually assign money is for investing. So I do have a GroundFloor account, but I don't actually contribute anything in here anymore. I just earn money off of it, so I like to have the line item to report my actual earnings later on. But for my taxable betterment account, I'm gonna put in $25. This account, I don't really have a specific goal for right now. It's literally called in the app, the future, comma, something big. So that could be, you know, like a car in the future. It could be, I don't know, a big wedding or a big vacation, or I don't even know what it's going to be for. I just know I should be saving for something longer term than like the next couple of years. So that's what I'm doing. And then my Roth IRA, I'm putting in $100. So that's where this remaining $125 goes. This equals $125, and I have a remaining of $0. Very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and highlight these. And the last section on my page here is for cash flow, which I don't have any plans to cash flow anything this month, but I do want to keep this on the sheet just in case anything comes up. So for example, in July, we had to order some new bedding. Our duvet cover literally ripped, and the actual like down comforter we've had for like 15 years just had to go. It was so old. So we bought some new bedding and some other stuff for the house. And that was something that I decided to cash flow instead of taking from one of the other categories. But that was last month. I don't have anything for August that I know of anyway. Nothing planned. Everything should be able to come out of the categories that I have set up. So that is my August budget. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this wasn't like too rambly. Let me know, have you done your August budget yet? What do you have coming up? Like I said, I've got 2 birthdays, which is exciting. And then I also actually, my best friend's birthday is right at the beginning of September, so I'll probably buy her gift in this month too. So 3 gifts I gotta go find, and yeah, saving for this opportunity fund so I can say yes to a big ticket purchase, which I will totally share when that happens. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.